What do you know about the ocean right on the doorstep of New Zealand's biggest city?
There's actually a huge marine park that goes far beyond what we can see, with some spectacular creatures too.
We're taking you on an amazing adventure to my favourite place in the whole wide world, the incredible Hauraki Gulf Marine Park.
Come on, let's go! Not many people know where the Hauraki Gulf Marine Park, or Tīkapa Moana, actually is. So we're going to fly all the way around it to show you just how massive it is and why we love it so much. From above the water and of course from below. But before we head out too far, I've got to show you something amazing. Just out past the Sky Tower is Rangitoto, New Zealand's youngest island, about 650 years old. And right next door to it is Motutapu, one of New Zealand's oldest islands, which is over 160 million years old. Wow, how cool is that? The water just out from Auckland is nearly always green. This is one reason why the inner Gulf is so special. Some of that green colour is phytoplankton, kinda like tiny microscopic plants, which is a massive food source for small animals, which can be eaten by some huge animals like Bryde's whales. Tīkapa Moana is one of only a couple of places in the whole world that has a resident population of Bryde's whales. They love it so much that they can be found here all year round. Whoa. We need to fly over Coromandel Peninsula to get all the way to the southern end of the marine park. Check out these islands. These are the Alderman Islands. Wow, check out that fur seal chasing the fish down below us. Look how manoeuvrable it is.
Fur seals were almost hunted to extinction, and it was uncommon to see them. But now they're regular visitors in Tīkapa Moana, and their numbers are quickly coming back.
Coromandel Peninsula is also really popular with visitors. And it's easy to see why, with beautiful beaches and harbours like this. Orca often visit here too, as they hunt for their favourite delicacy, eagle rays and stingrays, which they gently pick up to avoid the rays' dangerous stings.
Further off the coast in summer, schools of smaller fish arrive, and with them larger fish like marlin turn up for this annual feast, followed by gannets that dive into the water like rockets to grab these tasty treats. Other animals arriving for this feast are false killer whales and bottlenose dolphins that are always found together. Tīkapa Moana is like a whale highway, and a quarter of all the dolphin and whale species in the world have been found here. False killer whales are really messy eaters, and an animal that loves the scraps are black petrels, which follow them around and pick up any pieces of fish left behind. There used to be millions of black petrels all around New Zealand, but now the only place they nest in the whole world is here, high in the mountains on Aotearoa and Hauraki Islands.
In summer, just outside some of the harbours, large schools of bronze whaler sharks can sometimes be found right up in the shallows. Don't worry, it's safe to swim here. They're here because they love eating fish. Bronze whalers are the most common large shark found around the coast too, and we love seeing them in the water. There's a huge school of trevally feeding right below us. Schools of feeding fish like this are common to see on the surface around most of the outer islands of the Gulf. Mokohino Islands are one of our favourite places to visit, and I love feeding the friendly sand eggers wrasse. The islands are out in deep water and you never know what you might see.
Tropical visitors like turtles and manta rays are often found here. They've travelled down here on an ocean current called the East Auckland Current that passes right through the Hauraki Gulf Marine Park. Goat Island was the very first marine reserve in all of New Zealand, and it's amazing. Marine reserves are kind of like wet libraries, with lots more fish and life found inside than outside their boundaries. This is because everything is fully protected here. They give a tiny glimpse of what the Gulf used to look like before people started fishing.
But there's a number of serious issues Tīkapa Moana faces. We reckon that with your help, we can ensure it's even better in the future. We're stoked to show you why we love this place so much. Tīkapa Moana is a stunning and unique part of New Zealand. How phenomenal is our backyard?